DeMar DeRozan. Outside of those three guys, you have no other players with any playoff experience on that team. So you talk about, okay, well, this team's going to win. They're going to go on this deep playoff run with who?
Now tuned into the greatest.
The Run with Manny Wilson podcast. The best sports podcast there is.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson, all the way from Detroit to Chicago to your speakers and headphones. Hey, man, we got a great episode for you today on August 23rd, 2022. Look, man, I kick it off good and I do my thing week after week. I be trying to do it, but sometimes I know I disappoint y'all. I just really know that I disappoint y'all, especially when I come in here talking nonsense about your favorite team. And today, man, I got to go to the hometown team. Well, the new hometown team, I should say, all the way to Chicago, man. Y'all Chicago Bulls. You might hate me today. I'm not going to lie. But it's truth. It's truth in every single thing that I say. So you don't have to feel like I'm just talking nonsense to you and just making fun of your team. I really like the Chicago Bulls, in fact. I really do. Lord knows I'm not a fan, but I love the city of Chicago. I've had great experiences since I'm here. So, it's only right that I embrace the basketball team as well. And because look at what they have right now, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo, and Zach LaVine, they got some guys on this team. But the problem is, here's really the problem and why the Bulls are still going to struggle seeing any type of success coming up this upcoming season. Because one, yes, they have these skilled guys and they have these great players, but they don't have any veteran presence. And assuming everyone is healthy through the season, I'm wishing them the best of luck, regardless of if they're healthy or not. They don't have veteran presence. Think about it. The only players who went far on a playoff run this entire season was Alex Caruso, Tristan Thompson, and DeMar DeRozan. Outside of those three guys, you have no other players with any playoff experience on that team. So you talk about, okay, well, this team's going to win. They're going to go on this deep playoff run. With who? With who? Who are they going to go on a playoff run with? They don't have anybody who has that experience. The oldest veteran on that team is Tristan Thompson. And it wasn't like he was really carrying that Cleveland team when he was playing with LeBron. Obviously, you get better. You get that championship experience, the championship DNA. So you kind of know what to expect on that playoff run. But I'm just saying, it's Tristan Thompson. He's barely even a starter on that team when Patrick Williams is healthy. Let's talk about that. First off, because you talk about all these other players that they have and you look at the other veteran presence, DeMar DeRozan went to the conference finals once in his career, still got put out. Alex Caruso, you look at him. Yes, he's an NBA champion. Of course, applause to that. But at the same time, people still call it fluke because it was in the bubble. So I love this Bulls team. They have a good starting five and they have the bench pieces also, to kind of get things going. They just need a stronger veteran presence. And once they get that stronger veteran presence, that's when I think they can make that jump to the next level. And even if these guys just get a little bit older and mature a little bit more, because the team is young, although the star player, DeMar DeRozan, is very seasoned in the NBA and Zach LaVine is seasoned in the NBA, you still got the young guys, Lonzo, Caruso, Kobe White coming off the bench, Patrick Williams. You still got so many guys that are still young and need to experience the NBA of getting put out the playoffs and winning these big playoff games and going to the next round before you can even claim that they're going to be NBA champions or they'll go on a playoff run. So, it's going to be interesting to see, though. But we got so much more, man. We still here with the Bulls. I got some more coming up, man, because, people are talking about Lonzo Ball as well. How impactful is his health coming back to this season with the Chicago Bulls? So that's something that's huge also. And we'll touch on that in just a second. Now, just because you're busy doesn't mean you got to be stressed. I'm crazy busy right there with you, but it can be easier. Next time you're on a run, just make it more fun and listen to The Run with Manny Wilson.
Now tuned into the greatest.
The Run with Manny Wilson podcast.
The Run with Manny Wilson podcast.
The best sports podcast there is.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. As I mentioned before, man, we got the Lonzo Ball topic because people are saying, Lonzo Ball is coming back, but will he even be enough for the Chicago Bulls to still maintain some sort of success or go further on their journey than they have over the previous couple of years? Now, my answer to that is yes, I didn't like Lonzo Ball, but I have to give him his props because he's improved over the years. Lonzo, he got a lot of hype and he was overhyped in LA because that's kind of what they do. And his dad, LeVar, was kind of a big part of that as well because he was just hyping his son's name up, trying to get him to number one and doing what a good father would do. So, you can't really be mad at LeVar Ball for hyping his son up. That's what you're supposed to do, especially when your son has put in the work. And Lonzo, he got to where he was by putting in the work. But anyway, Lonzo Ball and his contribution to the Chicago Bulls is extremely pivotal in any of their success. Yes, he may not be the best shooter. He may not be the most skillful point guard in the league, but the tone that he sets when he plays for this team defensively and sets the pace offensively is tremendous in how much success this team can have. Because the Bulls, as I mentioned before, they lack veteran presence, but they thrive in youth. They have a lot of youth for that team. You have a seasoned player in DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine is another seasoned NBA player who's been in the league for some time. And then you got the young guys coming around. Lonzo, Patrick Williams, even Caruso is still young, although he's an NBA champion. But I'm just saying, with that youth, Lonzo is literally like the captain of that youth to set the tone. And another thing that's not going to lead them down the wrong path is playing defense. Forget all of the offensive things Lonzo can do because we know he's not the best offensive guy, but yet he's improved over time. But his defense is the thing that's really, really going to take them over top. When I seen this man full court press 72 feet or 82 feet, whichever one it is, when I see him full court press most of the game and pivotal points of the game and still could have a good side of the ball offensively during the same stretch, that tells me a lot. Any guard that full court presses and still goes down on the other end and plays offense and does a good job at being aggressive and getting people in their spots, you have my utmost respect. That is one of the most difficult things to do on a basketball court, regardless of the position, whether you're a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, center, power forward. If you go down and play both sides of the ball with 100% effort, like that says so much to me as a basketball player. And for a basketball guard, I should say point guard, shooting guard, if you're full court pressing, that's a job like no other. That's a job like no other. And to go on the other end and watch him play offense after full court pressing, my utmost respect to him. That's just all I'm saying. So, yes, Lonzo is going to contribute, but I wouldn't get the hopes up too high because he's been injured for some time now. I know there was some rumors saying that he would come back around this time, but I guess it was another sprain that happened to him. So I wouldn't get the hopes extremely high. You just want him to come back, kind of get in his rhythm and be able to get back in shape, playing full court basketball again. But when he does come back, he's definitely going to be a huge part, a huge pivotal point for the Chicago Bulls' success. Absolutely. But anyway, man, that's all we got for you today. I appreciate you hanging with me, man. Great topic. So much more coming up, man. I can't wait to get into all of the extra things that's coming up, man. We got guests. We're trying to get ready to give y'all episodes every single day, but hey, I don't know. I don't know. I got a high standard that I'll be doing, so I might record, but it's really just locked in a file. I'll record, but these things be locked in a cage. So maybe I give y'all like quick videos and stuff every day about certain topics and certain things that's going on. So we'll figure that out. But anyway, man, that's all I have for you today. I greatly appreciate you hanging with me. And man, we'll be back later on this week. And so on and so on and so on.